Good evening. Welcome to this evening's newscast on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. I am Kevin Smith.
And I am Kayla King.
Let's get to the news in detail. Considered one of the largest marine spills in the history of the petroleum industry, remnants remain in the Gulf of Mexico. And the culprit of this catastrophe, BP, is expending billions of dollars for damages to this day. Shockingly, such a major disaster could have occurred offshore Guyana back in November of 2019, but the mud spill that occurred in the Kaieteur block, operated by Spanish oil company Repsol. This is according to the former EPA head, Dr. Vincent Adams. He was at the time underscoring the need for 24/7 on-site presence on oil vessels to ensure that what is reported by the oil companies is an accurate reflection of what is taking place on the rig. Dr. Adams stated that from experience, over 90% of the time, much of what is reported by contractors are half-truths and far from reality on site. It is this belief which led to his discovery that Guyana averted a major disaster in November of 2019.
And now let's tell you findings following independent research conducted by Kaieteur shows that the budgetary allocations to the Ethnic Relations Commission have jumped 5 times more since 2015, with little accountability to show. Budget estimates from 2015 to 2021 reveal that the Commission would have received over $900 million in those 7 years, with a significant increase in the allocations being given every year except for 2017. Upon its establishment, the Commission was adequately funded, but over the years there has been minute accountability of the public funds which it was provided. Moreover, one of the commissioners, Haji Roshan Khan, recently called for an audit as he highlighted alleged mismanagement occurring with the state funds.
And now let's tell you Vice President Dr. Bharat Jagdeo on Tuesday, February 9th, gave a crude estimate of 4 years for the repayment of the development cost for the proposed gas-to-shore project. He said that the crude estimate for the cost of the project is between 500 to 800 million US dollars, depending on the design, pipeline size, and surveys. Dr. Jagdeo said the cost would ultimately be defined when the government goes out to tender. The Vice President said that crude estimates about the payment plan range from 6 cents per kilowatt hour down to about 3 cents after the development.
In other news, a woman who allegedly claimed that she could build low-income houses and collected a sum of cash from several persons to do the same was on Friday last hauled before the court to answer to 8 fraud charges. The defendant, Nazia Persad, made her first court appearance in the Georgetown Magistrates Court before Senior Magistrate Leron Daly. The incidents reportedly happened between November 12, 2019 and February 29, 2020. The woman denied the charges that were read to her and was placed on $180,000 bail. She is expected to make her next court appearance on February 26, 2021.
And moving on, several discrepancies within the Ethnic Relations Commission have been uncovered following independent research by Kaieteur, and the most recent finding pinpoints that it received over $500 million in budgetary allocations, while being inoperable for 7 years. The ARC was established on March 8, 2002, aiming to promote ethnic harmony and security in Guyana. Despite being inoperable from 2011 to 2018, budget estimates revealed that the Commission would have received $504 million in those 7 years, leading to 2 significant questions. What was the money spent on? Who presided over the spending?
Meanwhile, moves are apace to replace the more than a century-old transmission lines in Georgetown. The Water Authority revealed that it is intensifying efforts in this regard with the support of the central government. This is according to GWI CEO Mr. Sheikh Bash. The Ministry of Public Works has been playing a major role in reinstating the roadways when these repair works are done. Bash explained that over the last few months there have been several breakages within the same area, which has heavy traffic traversing, and these breakages have been causing the deterioration of the roadways.
And now let's tell you, Colin White, a police sergeant, today made his initial appearance at the Blairmont Magistrates Court to answer to the charge of attempted murder. He appeared before Magistrate Peter Hugh and was charged with attempt to commit murder on Shawnetta James. He was not required to plead to the and was remanded to prison until March 2nd. Initial reports are that the shooting occurred at Onderneming on the west coast of Berbice. White had discharged a round in her direction, hitting her neck. After realizing what he had done, he rushed the woman to the Fort Wellington Hospital and left.
And now let's tell you the Ministry of Health today reported that the death of a senior citizen, a 63-year-old male from Region 4, as the latest COVID-19 fatality. The death has been recorded as the 190th COVID-19 fatality. 7 new COVID-19 infections were discovered, bringing the total cases to 8,427. 8 patients are in the ICU and another 8 are in institutional quarantine, 41 in institutional isolation and 415 in home isolation. Additionally, a total of 7,774 persons have recovered to date.
And that brings us to the end of this evening's newscast. I am Kevin Smith.
And I am Kayla King. Thank you for listening.
Coming up at exactly 19 hours 20 is The Glenn Lal Show. Tell it as it is.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands.